Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel. Today we're back for episode 13 of Sky Factory 3. So this is what we did in the last episode. You can see behind me. We have some colorful chickens as well as a mob spawner. Now this is our epic bacon farm. So if you guys are interested in how to make an epic bacon farm in Sky Factory 3, that was what our last video was about. So pretty cool. It works pretty efficiently. We are going to be doing something pretty exciting, at least for me. I'm really excited because today we are going to be fighting the Wither. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to go. It could go terribly wrong or it could go, pretty well, but I guess we're just gonna have to see. So I'm gonna flip this camera around and we're gonna get started. So like I was saying, this is our epic bacon farm. So this thing has been going pretty crazy. It's been really awesome. I do keep having to turn off the pork chops because it goes so fast. It makes so many pork chops. And the one thing I did notice is that the magenta dye always seems to be a little bit less than the other ones, and I'm not really sure why, and I don't know. I don't exactly know how to fix that except for putting extra magenta dye in, but the other ones tend to collect up and get really full. It is what it is, but other than that, it's a really efficient farm. Like, this is just from it being on for not too long, maybe like an hour or two. So it's pretty efficient, but it's crazy. It's been working like a charm and I really like it. Now the first thing I wanted to do in today's episode was I actually wanted to make some new tools. You guys can see down here that I have none of my tools on me anymore. So we do need to make some more, and I made these casts. I wanted to make a pickaxe as well as a sword. So we're going to be doing that today. We got to fight this Wither. So we're going to need some really awesome tools to do this. So in here I put some molten Mycelium. Now this was the best thing I could find to make tools. Now I haven't done too much research or anything into tinkers and all the best tools and what the best tools are. So if you guys have any suggestions or any tips on what really great tinkers tools you can make, leave them down in the comments below for me, because I'm interested in doing this in full craft as well, which is a brand new series here on my channel. But like I said, I want to get into tinkers tools in that series as well as kind of knowing what good tinkers tools are in the future. So let me know down below in the comments, but right now we're going to be using Mycelium. So I just need to make myself one of each of these. Actually, I need to make two of the tool rods. So I'll make two of those and then we can pull these out. We should be able to, yeah, there we go. Awesome. And then we've got our tool rod, and then we just want to pop upstairs and create this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab out a bunch of lapis as well as some nether quartz and then some redstone. These are all the modifiers that I plan on putting on my pickaxe and my sword. So it should be pretty awesome. And if we go into our tool station, we can create these things pretty easy. So we want to make ourselves that pickaxe. And then we also, I'm missing one part. Was this downstairs? I'm missing one part. I think we might have left it downstairs. Let me go see. Yeah, here it is. So it got pulled out by our system and went into the chest there. So we're going to head back upstairs and then put this thing together. There we go. So we've got our two tools here. We've got our broadsword, which has a durability of 753, attack damage of 10.72, and 3 modifiers. Then we've got our pickaxe, which has a durability of 685, mining level is cobalt, mining speed is 7.02, attack is 9.72, and then we've got 3 modifiers. If we go into our tool station one more time, what we can do is we can put modifiers on this. So lapis will give us either looting or fortune, I believe. So if we shift click that on, you can see it says looting 1, which is pretty cool. We can swap that out. We want to do this again. Still looting 1. So you do have to go through quite a lot of lapis. And there we go. Now it says looting 2. Now I want to get the full looting 3. So we're going to go as far as we can with this. We need a little bit more lapis, so it does take a ton of lapis. There we go. Now we've got looting 2. If we put this back up, it says maximum level for luck already reached. So we just want to take that out. Next thing I want to do is I want to add sharpness so that this thing can beat the Wither super fast, super easy. So we're going to shift click that on. Shift click that one on, and then we've got the second one, so we'll shift click that. And now it says sharper, and now its attack damage is 13.53, which is pretty cool. I wanted to put some redstone on my pickaxe so that it mines a lot faster. Can I do more of this? Sure, why not? Okay, cool. So there we go. So now this thing has haste on it, and it says a mining speed of 21. That's insane. That is crazy. That's pretty cool. Now, I'd want to put fortune on this, but as of right now, we're not really mining too many things. We're just kind of mining the blocks around the base. So I'm more worried about the speed instead of the fortune. So we're just going to put these back really quick. And then the last thing I wanted to do before we get started with our wither fight is I made this little thing over here. Now, this is just a piece of dirt with mycelium on it. The way you get mycelium is you need to get these ancient spores. So you can get these by sifting sand, I believe, in an iron stiffened mesh and a diamond stiffened mesh. So you can get quite a lot of them if you do that, and especially if you automate that system, you will get quite a lot of ancient spores. So basically what you do is you just right click that onto your piece of dirt. Then you just put a barrel on top, and then we got to fill this barrel with water. And I believe I have some water chicken eggs in here, so we'll just grab some of these out. We do have a bucket as well, but we can just put this right in, and you'll start to see that it says transforming. At the very top, it says transforming 1%, 2%, and that will slowly start to go up, and it will turn purple, and it will make witch water. Now, if we head over to our mob spawner over here, you can see that I've already put in some witch water. So I've already done this. I just put it one layer over our diamond spikes, and what witch water does is it converts mobs into other mobs. So it will take regular skeletons and turn them into wither skeletons. It will take creepers and turn them into charged creepers and things like that. So it's pretty cool, and since I do have the diamond spikes, this is getting us wither skeleton skulls. So we don't have to go into the nether to get those, which is really, really nice. It's also giving us this wither dust, and then we also get the drops of evil, and then we also have the necrotic bone, which is pretty cool. So we do have 9 wither skeleton skulls, which is perfect because I think for this episode, I wanted to spawn in maybe 3 withers. I was thinking we should be pretty good to go on that. But another thing we need to do before we do that is we need to get ourselves some soul sand. So I have 34 pieces of soul sand in here, so we'll take some of those out. But I also just wanted to make a few more pieces because we are probably going to need this in the future. So this is the atomic reconstructor. This thing is really awesome. I've showed this in a couple past videos. It's very, very awesome. If we throw our sand right in front of here like this, it'll zap it and turn it into soul sand. It does have to have a certain amount of power in it for it to turn it into soul sand, so it's not going to do it every single time. A lot of the time it is pretty good though, at least if you let the power run up, so it's not too bad. So we'll break that, we'll put that back inside, we'll put our sand away, and we should be good. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make this reinforced obsidian. You can see right there it says witherproof. So this stuff is witherproof. It's pretty awesome. So all you need to make it is obsidian and a ton of steel. So this is how you make the steel scaffolding, but we are going to need a lot of this. So I have my steel chickens, which is really helpful, but we can throw some of that up, and then I believe we want to make around like, I don't know, I guess we just need to make as many pieces as we can. So I'm just going to make a few stacks of the scaffolding. Now we also need to get ourselves some obsidian. So if we head right over here, I have a little bit of a setup. So what we can do is we can put our lava into this stone barrel, and then I need water. I need water. Alright, so I got a bucket of water, and then if we take the water bucket, we shift click it right on top, and then we grab that water back up. Normally I'm pretty fast about it, but that time was not so good. What we can do is we can actually get ourselves obsidian. So it's pretty fast, it's pretty easy. Once you get into kind of a flow, you'll get into a rhythm and it gets really good. So, and I think what I'll do is I'll just make maybe like 30 pieces of obsidian. I think that should be a good amount. Maybe a few more. I don't know. I'll kind of play it out and see how it goes. but I'll be right back with you guys once I've got this done. So I've got about 41 pieces of obsidian now. It took quite a lot of our lava over here, but those will keep filling up. Now, I know that you can automate this process, but we'll have to do that maybe in a future episode. That'd be kind of cool. But what we need to do right now is make some reinforced obsidian. So what we can do is shift click this in, and I'm thinking, oh, we need to put our obsidian away. And what I'm thinking is maybe doing like 30 or 40 blocks. I'm gonna go for the 40. That should be good. And I think we'll have one left over, which will be fine. And then we can put those up. And then what we want to do is we want to get an angel block. The angel block is super easy to make, so it's not too hard at all. But what we want to do is we want to come a little ways away from our base. We do not want the wither, if it does get out, we do not want it to, go crazy and destroy our base. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to build out a structure here. Let's see, can I get my angel block back? So I think what we want to do is do this. That should be fine. And then we'll come out one on each side with our cobblestone. And then right on the back of this, we want to go up by 3 and then up by 3 on the sides. So this is where the wither is going to be. He's going to be in this little box here, and he shouldn't be able to get out with this reinforced obsidian. So it is witherproof. I'm hoping it's witherproof, but it should be pretty good. Next thing I'm going to do, this might seem a little weird, a little strange, but we're actually going to come down by 1 block. I'm going to run over and grab a little bit more cobblestone just so I can, oh my mobs. Oh my goodness, that's so many. That's crazy. All right, so we need to grab some cobblestone, and check this out. You guys can see that my water has turned into witch water, which is pretty cool. So then what I'm going to do is just build out a platform that we can kind of stand on. So we can be back here. Because I do have flight, it does make this a lot easier. I would recommend, if you don't have flight, maybe just branching out like really, really, really far, and building out building out a bridge out away from your base to build this thing. Now, I have to admit, this isn't the most efficient way. Like, it's definitely not automated or anything. It's not fancy whatsoever. It's a very, very, very basic way to kill the wither, but it is effective. It does work. So what we want to do is we want to be able to hit the wither from his feet. So if we come on each side just like this, then we also need 3 blocks along the top like this. So the wither is going to fit inside this 3x3 area. Now, he shouldn't be able to get out of this, which is good, but we just need to block this part off. So this is what it looks like from all the way around. This is kind of what it looks like. Just so you guys can take a look on the bottom, nothing special, just some cobblestone. But the reason why I did put these ones here is just so those parts don't blow up, because when I was doing a test, it seemed like this part was the part that blew up the most. So just so you guys know, the wither still can throw things, but he'll be throwing things inside of here and he cannot get out. So you just want to make sure there is this reinforced obsidian on every single side. You can't see a single piece of cobblestone other than your platform from this view here, but from the inside there should be not a single block of cobblestone. So next thing we want to do is we kind of got to get this ready. So we want to put in our soul sand just the same way you would to spawn a normal wither. So kind of in a T formation, just 1 block below and then the 3 on top. And then we want to put 2 wither skeleton skulls in, but not the 3rd one, because that will spawn him and we do not want that right now. So then what I like to do is, this is just how I do it. There's definitely different ways, but you want to put some reinforced obsidian right here in the middle. So when you're standing down here, you'll be able to see his tail or his feet. And what you can do is hit his feet with your sword, and he shouldn't be able to wither you from down here. So it should be good. Now the next thing we want to do is, you have to be kind of fast and kind of strategic about this. But what we want to do is we want to put the last wither skull right there, or you could even do it in the middle, that's fine too. But we want to put the last wither skeleton skull down, and then really quickly we want to switch and put down our reinforced obsidian. So just like this, we're going to see if this works. We want to place it, reinforced obsidian, then you want to back away because he's going to explode. And there we go. All right, so he is in there, and you can see right here we can hit his feet. So we're gonna start hitting him, and there we go. See, he does blast still, so you have to be very, very careful. But we've almost got him. Oh my gosh, okay. So there we go. And he's got his drops. So he will drop us another star, and then I just want to cut myself away through here, and easy peasy. So it's super simple. It's not too crazy, but we got ourselves a nether star, a crumb star, and then 2 supremium essence. So pretty cool. We've got all the stuff we want. We really wanted this nether star, but we're gonna try it a couple more times because I just want to make sure that this thing is, you know, it works, it's good. The only thing I would suggest is really making sure that you place the reinforced obsidian in the right place, because if there's 2 blocks open, the wither can get through. He'll start to run around and kind of go crazy on your base. So just be very, very careful that you place the blocks down in the right spots. So we're going to try it this way. We're going to do one on this side, one on this side, and then we're going to put the block in the middle. So making sure we have the middle reinforced obsidian down. So just like this, we are going to put the skull, the reinforced obsidian, and then we're going to back away. Can we light this up? There we go. Oh, and there we go. It goes boom. All right, and we're ready to go. So we can come down here again and just start hitting this guy from his feet. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, we got him. We got him. Yes, awesome. And it says you have begun to feel comfortable handling your Mycelium broadsword. So that's pretty awesome. We've got another star, another crumb star. I don't think we got any more supremium essence. So we're going to try one more time. We're going to get one more wither down in this episode, and we should be good. So we're coming across just like that. We need to put the block down in the middle, making sure we do that. And then 1 head on each side. There we go. So then we just want to put the head in the middle, switch, put that guy down. And we've got an Enderman wither. So they do have special skins in this, which is kind of cool. So he'll blow up. There we go. I feel like I keep spamming. I keep forgetting we're in 1.10. But we just want to keep hitting this guy. And boom. Super, super easy. So like I said, this isn't automated or anything. It's not super fast. You do have to do everything by hand. But to be honest, if you just need a couple of nether stars, this is a good way to do it. This is pretty cool. And I'm happy with this. Now we are going to make a huge automated wither killer in the future. I just need a lot more resources before we do that, because as of right now, I don't think I have enough stuff to really get into that yet. So I'm just going to light this up so nothing spawns in here. We can also light up the back. We'll just kind of do something like this, and see, he didn't blow up too much stuff, and the platform was pretty good, so everything's good. This is really simple, really easy. But let's head back to the base, and what I want to do is I want to make that infusion crystal that we talked about in our mystical agriculture episode. So we've got our supremium, we've got this crumb star, which we'll have to see how what this is used for, and then we've got 3 nether stars, which is really awesome. So we'll just put those up. We'll also put up our supremium, and then we'll also put up our reinforced obsidian. So then if we're taking a look at the mystical agriculture mod, this is what we wanted the nether star for. So we do have these infusion crystals, and these are pretty cool. These are used to make the different tiers of essences. So this crafting recipe is pretty easy, but the only thing about these infusion crystals do have a durability. So after a while, after 1,000 uses, they will run out and you'll need to make another one. So what I was thinking is we could go straight for the master infusion crystal, because this has unlimited uses, which is really, really nice. So I was thinking, why not? Why not just make one of these? So if we take a look at the recipe, we've got the epic bacon that we did in the last episode. We need the infusion crystal as well as the supremium essence, and then a nether star. So we've got everything we need to make this guy, which is so awesome. So we can shift click that in, and we've got this guy using some durability. So we are all good there. We've got our master infusion crystal, which is super awesome. Now what we can use this for is we can get the different tiers of essence. Like I said, you can go from the inferium to the prudentium to the intermedium to the superium, the superium to the supremium. So lots of tiers, lots of things. It gets kind of crazy once you're trying to craft all of these, but I think this is definitely going to help us out with our mystical agriculture future. So I'm excited about this. It should be really awesome and pretty cool. So yeah, this is great. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the witch water in there for a while. Just make sure I can get myself a lot of wither skulls, and we could do this a lot more if we need to. But that is going to have to be it for today's episode. I'm sorry if it was a little bit of a shorter episode. All we had to do was kill the wither a few times, and it wasn't too hard. It was really, really easy. So I hope you guys don't mind too much, but I'm trying to, you know, keep it varied, do some short episodes, do some long episodes. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna try to get even further into mystical agriculture. So if you guys are excited as I am, then keep watching, stay tuned. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. I'll catch you in the next episode, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.